Welcome to the Pre-Health Advising Program at Northeastern University. This presentation is designed to give you an overview of the steps that you should plan to take to be a competitive applicant for medical, dental, optometry, podiatry, or veterinary school. We will begin with exploration of health careers, then review academic and extracurricular preparation, go over admissions exam preparation, and discuss ways to distinguish yourself as a top applicant. Once you have finished the presentation, you will be asked to sign up for a MedApp Trak account. Careers in the health professions are both rewarding and demanding. Before you begin down the path of a healthcare career, be sure that you understand the requirements of the professions. Consider your values, skills, and interests, and make sure that they are a good fit with medicine. Healthcare practitioners enjoy working with people, are curious about the sciences, are team players, and are dedicated to their work. Do some research by visiting Northeastern University Career Services and consulting websites such as explorehealthcareers.org. Once you have done your basic research, reinforce your conclusions with real-world experience. The best way to do this is by shadowing a healthcare professional or volunteering in a hospital, medical practice, and/or clinic. Talk to patients and practitioners. Listen to the conversations that occur around you while you're in the field. Watch the different roles of practitioners. What perspective do you find yourself drawn toward? Do you feel comfortable in the environment? Do you leave wanting to do further research on the conditions that you observed? Healthcare professionals must be lifelong learners. Medical knowledge is rapidly expanding. To give the best care, practitioners must keep up with the latest research. Begin the process of becoming a lifelong learner as soon as you know you want to work in a health field. Study not just for the next test, but also to follow your curiosity and to retain information. Go to every lecture, take good notes, and organize them so that you will understand them when you review them in the future. Build a strong academic record and a rigorous program of study. Make sure to take all of the necessary prerequisite courses for your profession and chosen schools. Minimum course requirements are listed at the Pre-Health Advising website. You can also find them by going to the MyPause audit on your MyNEU and running a degree audit for pre-med under the Explore Options link. Be aware that schools will not only look at your overall GPA, but will also focus on your science GPA, which is commonly referred to as the BCMP GPA because it includes biology, chemistry, math, and physics courses only. MyPause will separate out your BCMP GPA from your non-science GPA for you. Research the academic requirements of your field of choice. Additional coursework beyond the minimum may be required. Biochemistry, genetics, psychology, and sociology are common courses that you may need either to fulfill a course requirement or to prepare for your admissions exam. Individual schools have their own specific requirements and recommendations. It is your responsibility to research all course requirements for your intended program and the specific schools that you are considering. Some schools of allopathic medicine, MD programs, have begun to move away from a list of prescribed course requirements to a set of defined competencies. These competencies may be fulfilled by a combination of coursework and experiential learning. This is an evolving process that prospective MD applicants should continue to follow. Being an outstanding student is not enough to be a successful applicant. Medical schools are looking for applicants who contribute to their society, are well-rounded, understand the research process, and have ongoing clinical experience. Volunteer. Health professionals put the needs of others before themselves and are involved in their communities. Visit the Center for Community Service at Northeastern to learn about volunteer opportunities in the Boston area. Service doesn't need to be healthcare related. Rather, it should demonstrate that you care about your fellow beings. Many students branch out beyond the Boston area. Consider an alternative spring break trip or international co-op in a developing country. Be prepared to talk to medical schools about what you learned from volunteering, not just what you did. Be active in campus life. Don't spread yourself thin between multiple activities. Instead, find one or two activities that you genuinely enjoy and make them a part of your life. Play a sport. Run for office in student government. Join a fraternity or sorority. Be a part of a club or organization. Seek out leadership positions. Join a student organization related to your major and/or future health career. Go to the Contact Us link in the main menu of Pre-Health Advising website to find out more about pre-health student organizations. Participate in research. To be an effective healthcare practitioner, you must understand how treatments, drugs, and therapies move from discovery and development to the bedside. You should also be able to read scientific journals critically. Research can be bench or clinically based. It can be volunteer, a summer internship, part-time during the school year, or a full-time co-op. When assisting with research, make sure that you aren't blindly gathering data or performing experiments. Rather, make an effort to understand the process and outcomes of the work. Think critically about the hypothesis being tested and the results gathered. Demonstrate ongoing interest in clinical work. Volunteer over a period of time. Shadow a health professional in your field of interest. Consider a medically based, clinically based co-op. Make sure to get to know professionals who can recommend you to schools in your field of interest. Global clinical experiences can be eye-opening and enriching, but be aware that you must follow the highest ethical standard when volunteering in clinics overseas. See Exploring Medicine at the Pre-Health website for more information. Also be aware that you will need a letter from a recent U.S. clinical supervisor when you apply. International experiences do not fulfill this requirement. Entrance exams are an important part of your future application. Begin preparing for them by truly learning the material from your related courses. Take clear course notes and save them, along with your textbooks, for when you begin to study. Form study groups with peers with similar educational aspirations. If you are someone who has struggled with standardized test taking in the past, do an honest assessment of your issues. Begin to address them now so you will be prepared come test day. Research the exam that you will be completing from your chosen field. Visit the website to get information about the exam directly from the source. For students who will be sitting for the MCAT in 2015 or later, make sure to review the new behavioral science section. Coursework in psychology and sociology will be necessary to prepare for this section. Realize that studying for an exam of this magnitude will typically take 6 months or more of dedicated preparation. Many students schedule a co-op in one of the semesters that they will be studying so that they can focus on exam preparation as their only subject. Top applicants have strong letters of recommendation from faculty and professionals in their area of interest. Establish genuine relationships with professors, supervisors, and professionals in the field. Sit in the front in class, pay attention to lectures, stay off your phone and social media, go to office hours with questions. Show enthusiasm at work, ask questions, and don't shy away from mundane tasks. Seek out mentors from your field. Keep in mind that healthcare professionals must be ethical, demonstrate integrity, and make sound judgments and decisions. Don't jeopardize your potential for a medical career through student misconduct or unlawful actions. Be fiscally responsible. Demonstrate that you pay your bills on time. Medical school is expensive. Be sure that you are loan worthy. Realize that you will follow your own personal time frame in applying to professional graduate programs. Going directly from undergraduate to graduate school is no longer the norm. The time to apply is when you will be the best possible candidate to be admitted. This may be when you're a junior, a senior, a couple of years after graduation, or when you're 30. Don't rush to be on a timeline that won't serve your purpose. Instead, focus on your ultimate goal of being a healthcare professional and the steps that will make you the strongest applicant. Keep track of your progress through your MedApp Trak account. MedApp Trak is a Northeastern-developed web-based application that is designed to help you organize and review application essentials as you progress through your academic program. The information entered into your MedApp Trak account will be seen only by Northeastern pre-health advisors and you. It is not your application for medical school. You may modify, edit, delete information at any time. Students who keep their MedApp Trak account current have a much easier time filling out their applications. Setting up a MedApp Trak account doesn't require you to apply to medical programs. Rather, it is the mandatory first step that declares you as a pre-health student, allowing you access to Northeastern University pre-health program and resources, and putting you on the email list for events and workshops. Before you set up your account, download and review the Pre-Health Advising Program Initial Agreement. Make sure that you understand your responsibilities, our expectations, and the general policies of the NU Pre-Health Advising Program. When you click on Complete My Registration at the bottom of the web page, you will be prompted to acknowledge the statements in the Pre-Health Advising Program Initial Agreement and add your digital signature. Finally, review the information posted on the Pre-Health Advising website, especially information relevant to your student status. You will notice that there is a special password-protected section. You can find the password on the MedApp Trak homepage. There is a lot of information on this website. We encourage you to bookmark it and come back to it as you progress in your journey. Being a competitive applicant for medical, dental, optometry, podiatry, or veterinary school takes planning and strategy. Once you are sure that this is the career for you, put together a plan for yourself. Figure out when you will take required courses and your entrance exam. Plan a time to do research and gain clinical experience. Get involved on campus and in your community. Seek out mentors who will support you with advice and letters of recommendation. Connect with the pre-health office by setting up your MedApp Trak account, attending required workshops, and setting up individual appointments to discuss your specific situation. We look forward to working with you.